Hello guys, I'm back with another live here. We want to see what Bitcoin and what altcoins will do. Why altcoins don't follow Bitcoin right now? Because we had one big bullish candle here. We had one big bullish candle here, right? But we couldn't go upwards. We couldn't eventually go above this daily here 20-day EMA. We stopped here. Our first price target actually for Bitcoin guys will be around 40,000 USDT. Around there will be our first price target. In case we go above, then we surely can say that we had a double bottom here, as you can see, and eventually afterwards we are going upwards, so the way we can make this as a support level, right? But in overall, I will stay in my position. Even if we are having a swing high, which we eventually do have a swing high, but even if we get above the 39,500, this won't mean, guys, that we are going all the way towards new all-time high, right? I believe we will be going down here. But why don't altcoins move? Okay, why not the altcoins are moving? Let's see Ethereum against BTC chart, guys. Let's see Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. So you can see Ethereum against Bitcoin chart is a chart that you always have to see when you are seeing altcoins against Bitcoin, what they are doing. You are seeing Ethereum against Bitcoin, maybe sometime you are seeing other altcoins, because not every altcoin is moving like Ethereum, okay? Because we had T-Fuel, for example, that moved upwards while other altcoins remained silent. So here we are for Ethereum against Bitcoin. Why we are moving now upwards? Why from now on we will be moving upwards? Because we were in an oversold situation for the RSI. You can see it below 30 in the 4-hour frame, below minus 100. Now it is the time to make the swing high. It is the time that Ethereum against Bitcoin can move upwards. Ethereum can move against Bitcoin, guys, can have a swing high, and of course it can move upwards against USDT as well. Let's go back, guys, to BTC chart here. To BTC, I want to go to USDT. We will see the Tether US. Let's go back here. What we need here, first of all, to go to 39,000 USDT. Of course, here in the daily frame, if I go in the daily frame, you can see that the 20-day MA is becoming a resistance level. If we see something that we can make the 20-day EMA as a support level, then we can actually go even further above the 39,500. This might mean that along with Ethereum against Bitcoin, guys, altcoins will move upwards. Okay, they are lagging a bit because of against Bitcoin, of their position against Bitcoin. For example, let's see ADA against Bitcoin, right? ADA, I've made a video before, and you can see, hello Suriam, how are you? You can see that we lost the 1-1 gun fan line. This bottom trend line is the best line to hold. If you lose this, you are probably going down, and you can see how down we go, okay? But eventually we are stopping around here. We might go a little bit further down to this line. We might just eventually go higher than best wishes JIT, best wishes Indrajit. We might go actually up from now on. We are below 30 RSI. You can see that we are below 30 RSI. Eventually we will have a swing high. There's no doubt we will have a swing high. But if you watch my videos, guys, you will realize that ADA against Bitcoin can move upwards even if ADA against USDT can move downwards. And that's because, as you already know, if Bitcoin, let's say, moves down 7%, let's say it moves down 7%, then ADA, if it moves down like, let's say, for example, 4%, ADA against Bitcoin will just go upwards, right? Will just have a swing high. So therefore, it is not enough. ADA against Bitcoin is not enough for sure. And you can see that from now on, we will have a swing high due to the RSI. So eventually, we need Bitcoin to keep going. If we form right now, guys, if we form right here a green candle, a little small green candle, this will mean it will be the next step to go even higher on the daily frame. This will mean that we are going even to 39,500. I believe we can do it, except we are finding now a huge resistance level in the daily 20-day EMA. but we can do it, guys. We have the hammer candle here on the daily frame. I believe we can go to 39,500. But should this mean that you can invest? Hi Thomas, how are you? Should this mean that you can invest? Can you invest right now, guys? This is what we actually have to ask ourselves. We have to ask ourselves this question. I believe that if you want to be more certain and have a risk management, then you should not invest right now, except if the altcoin has gone parabolic. Let's see T-Fuel, for example. T-Fuel, guys, that I've made a video about it, but let's see it again. So here we are holding the 55 cents. In case we drop, we lose some here priority, and in case we drop further down. If we go above the 66 cents, you can invest and go to 77 cents. But T-Fuel had an impulsive wave. It moved against Bitcoin, it moved against any other roads, because we are having an impulsive wave here. So for example, here you can invest, yes, only if it goes above the 66 cents. That's where you can invest, only there. Okay, if you don't climb back up, we won't invest. Hello AZR, hello, how are you? You can ask me, guys, whatever you like. Okay, you can ask me whatever you want. You can ask me for a swing trade, for example. Okay, you can have a swing trade. Eventually, right now, Bitcoin will move all the way to 39,500. And this line is such a major line that we will decide if we are going upwards after we make this as support level, or we are going downwards for sure. But always have that in your mind, that we were in an overbought situation on the 4-hour frame. You can see now the 4-hour frame commodity channel index, right? And therefore we should be careful, because it is not the RSI that tells us. I will go in there, Jet, wait just a minute, give me 1 minute and I will go to Chainlink. If we go, guys, if you see that the RSI stops here, we are not in an overbought situation according to the RSI. We always check the commodity channel index first, afterwards the RSI, because the commodity channel index it is very sensitive to the price action. That's why you check it always first. Okay, so let's see Chainlink. Chainlink for sure right now. Chainlink, where is it? There it is, Chainlink. Chainlink moves like Ethereum, okay, and it moves like Ethereum and other altcoins as well. Chainlink on the 4-hour frame, we don't have any overbought situation. On the daily frame, we are approaching an oversold situation, but we are not here yet. I suggest you for the Chainlink to wait a little bit. Let's see Chainlink against Bitcoin. Of course, we need to check against Bitcoin as well. You can see that we lost this bottom trend line. Now we are going downwards all the way. Okay, I don't really like that. It's like ADA against Bitcoin. ADA against Bitcoin, the 4-hour frame, you can see that it is like that. However, Link against Bitcoin now will have a swing high. Will have a swing high. Therefore, Link will have probably a little bit of swing high. Link against Tether, let's say Chainlink against Tether USD. Yes, here we are. We will probably have a swing high momentum here, and we will probably be going upwards along with the Tether US. But always keep in mind this, that even though a Chainlink against Bitcoin is in an oversold situation, that doesn't mean we will necessarily be going up on Chainlink against USDT, because here you can see we are not in an oversold situation at all. You can see the commodity channel index, you can see the RSI as well. So I believe that you have to be a little bit careful for the short term, and I believe Link will go down furthermore. So why not enter at a better price, right? So why not enter at a better price? Except you might want to have a swing trade. Okay, if you want to have a swing trade, that's fine by me, but wait a little bit, the commodity channel index and the RSI, you can see we are having a declining commodity channel index top trend line. You can see we are getting lower highs all the way, all right? So you need to be careful, because now we can easily get into an oversold situation. Therefore, we can easily go a little bit further down, all right? That's it for Chainlink. If you want to ask me anything else, if you don't, I will go back to Bitcoin. What Bitcoin will do, guys, because this is the key here. What Bitcoin will do eventually, as I've told you, breaking the 39,500 will mean going to 41,000 USDT, and not only there easily. But we have to see for the swing high first if we can break the 39,500. If we can't, then we will be going down. We have the double triple bottom as well. You can see here 4 bottoms, but you get the main idea. It's like this, guys, right? It's like this. You get the main idea. And of course now we are going a little bit upwards. I believe we will be testing the 39,500. Okay, the 39,500, we will be testing it, but afterwards we surely go down to 27,000 USDT. What this means, guys, does this mean that on the long term you can't invest? No, of course you can invest. But why don't other altcoins follow? Why other altcoins, guys, don't follow the Bitcoin's price? Because of this, I explained earlier, Ethereum against Bitcoin. You can see the 4-hour frame bearish situation right here. You can see why we are going and having this swing high. We might have a swing high due to the RSI, due to the commodity channel index. So therefore, altcoins can move. They are ready to move upwards. The point is here, will Bitcoin keep going having this swing high? Because altcoins are ready, guys. Altcoins are ready to move upwards. And I can assure you that altcoins will move if Bitcoin can have a 39,500 or more swing high. They are ready because a lot of them are in a position where they are ready to turn upside, to go against Bitcoin, and of course go in an overbought situation or inside even the RSI. We are fine just by this, guys. We are fine even if we do this one here, okay? We are not fine if we go further down. But if I go on the daily frame, there is something else. So you can see the importance here of the 4-hour frames and the daily frames. On the 4-hour frame, we are having a swing high. Yeah, we are having. But on the daily frame, we can correct more. We can eventually get something like this, then go down even more. So in the daily frame, we don't have any oversold situation, guys. In the daily frame, we are still above minus 100. For example, we are still inside this gray area. So that's why you have to be careful, because altcoins are steadily losing a little bit against Bitcoin's dominance, right? So on the 4-hour frame, however, if you want to have a swing trade, we are ready to go upwards. This is for sure, guys. We are ready to have a swing high. You can see the first candle, green candle forming here. If we can maintain this green candle, then we can climb back on our way, right? But Bitcoin will need to keep going upwards, because if Bitcoin goes downwards while we are going upwards for Ethereum against Bitcoin, guys, while the RSI is moving upwards, this doesn't mean that altcoins will move upwards in the terms of the USDT valuation, right? I hope you can understand this. It is very, very important, guys, to understand this information. And you know that I always want to be realistic with you. I always do want to be honest with you, and I'm telling you that we will go further down. This wasn't the bottom, guys. I believe we will be going down to 28,000 USDT, might be going down to 27 around there. Okay, so therefore, on the long term though, as we keep going down inside this area, there is a great buying opportunity for the long term. So trust me on this, guys. If you buy here around this area for the long term, then you are going to take profits on the long-term portfolio. So you need a long-term portfolio and a short-term portfolio. You need to divide your portfolios into two. A long-term where you want to accumulate, and the short-term, mid-term, and for the short-term, I'm not talking about daily trade. It's something very difficult. On the short-term, you need to have and go for about 7-10 days, maybe a little more, for swing highs. Therefore, it is very, very important now that we are dropping to find altcoins that have on the daily frame oversold situations. For example, on the daily frame that might be below minus 100, below 30 for the RSI. So right here, it is a very, very good buying opportunity, guys, in the long term, Bitcoin now is moving upwards and it is going to 39,500, right? This is our next target right here. In the terms of a swing high, we can't do it. Always have in your mind that we had an overbought situation. That's the reason now we are forming this red candle. Okay. Yes, yes. Of course it is okay. I believe that Matic will go further down, in my opinion, guys. Right? In my opinion, let's see though Matic. Let's see Matic, guys. In Tether, I believe that we will go further more down for sure, especially losing again the 1.40, right? Especially losing again the 1.40. On the 4-hour frame, we are getting into an oversold situation. However, we are not there. Okay, we are not in an oversold situation for now. So therefore, even if we have a swing high, we will be going downwards because you can see the lower high pattern, right? You can see the lower low pattern, lower high. You can see that we are losing the momentum. We are more weak because we are going in an overbought situation, guys, so easily, right? We are going in an overbought situation so easily. For example, here, we had this swing high and we went above the 100 for the commodity channel index with just a small pump up. But if I go beyond on these days, you will see how long we moved and we didn't go so easily to an overbought situation. You can see that, right? You can see it by your own eyes that we couldn't go to an overbought situation so fast. We moved upwards like 220%, guys. And we went to an overbought situation there, while now we moved upwards like, let's say 13%, 11% around there. And we moved in an overbought situation only with 11% compared to 200% we moved before. That's how you know you are losing some power. If you are going easily upwards, guys, into an overbought situation, if you see the commodity channel index or the RSI and we go easily there, while in the terms of the price, guys, we are moving a little bit slower upwards, then this means we are losing the momentum. We are being weak. We should be careful, right? We should be careful from now on. If you see it not going along with the commodity channel index, not going further upwards, then we are losing the momentum. That's what we have for Matic against USDT. And if I go on Matic against Bitcoin, you can see, guys, on my daily update, I have it already. Of course, I won't go further into this because I have a very analytical video about Matic right now. I've made it today. I hope you understand, Pranay Pathak. I hope you understood that you can wait more. And now we have lost some momentum, alright? We have lost some momentum. But as we go down, as we are going further down, you can invest some of your money. Not all of your money, some of your money, especially in this zone right here. Even if we go down furthermore, you will invest more and more. And eventually, sometime we will just go upwards, right? This isn't, guys, a line that we will follow. This is a line to give you an example that the more you buy, the more you dip, the more we buy, the more profits we get. A simple buying strategy so you can have always profits. Because if you don't FOMO in into the one price, if you don't FOMO in here, then you will buy some here. More as we dip down, more, and eventually we'll be going upwards. You will have 100% profits, right? But we are here to minimize the risk. Therefore, wait till Bitcoin can go down to 27,000 USDT around this area. Wait, and then you can accumulate more and more. I'm not saying that you shouldn't start now accumulating for the long term. I believe that you should start accumulating from now for the long term, but don't put all your money and invest just a small amount of money. When we go down here, invest more, alright? These are not financial advice, guys. This is something that I'm observing on the market from 2017. This is all an experience, a technical background, an economical background. I want your best, although you should always do your own research. But trust me on this, I want your best, guys. Sandes. Yeah, hello, Sandes. Hello. Okay, so I want your best. So what you need to do right now, accumulate little, but not so much now. But when we go down here, accumulate more. And not all your money. You should accumulate, you should spend 75% of what you wanted to invest here. And if we go further down, because there is a possibility, guys, to always go further down. If we go further down from here, we lose the support level, invest more, and that's it. You are having profits. Just wait and you will be having profits on the long term. You will just be happy again. I know these are hard times in the cryptocurrency market, but we have seen this multiple times. We shouldn't worry about. But don't listen to those that are telling you from now on you are going to see, you are going to go to all-time highs. No, we are not going to go to all-time highs. This is my opinion, but I will trust my opinion. I will stay on this. I will defend it. We are not going now to all-time highs. So Patrick, yeah, can't even test the region for bullish continuation. Yeah, look, let's go to Cardano. Yeah, a very interesting question here. And of course, what I would do if we can retest the 1 USDT, alright. I have something very interesting in here. I will actually do something that I like very much. I will go from this top, guys, from this top to this bottom right here. And eventually, I will see my minus 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. You go to the settings and you go in the style and you just add minus 0.236, minus 0.5, minus 0.786, minus 0.618. Add all of these. This can give you guys some numbers in case we fall down from this bottom. The next one is 66 cents. It sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy, I know it sounds crazy. But there is a possibility we are going even there, right? But if you accumulate, guys, if you, Patrick, if you accumulate from about 1 USDT to 85 cents, then you are absolutely fine, right? For the long term, do not worry. But there is a very high possibility that we are going even here, right? There is a very high possibility. Always remember that live video that I made right now, and you can criticize me later on, but there is a possibility that we will eventually go here. Okay, Shiba Inu, I'm not look, Sandes, I don't know, but I am not focusing on meme coins, on meme coins, because meme coins, I believe, that are being manipulated by the news. This is the fact. I don't trust in the news manipulation. Most of the times, I'm not a news manipulation guy. I think that news are going not coincidentally when they go. I think news are going on when we are about to crash due to the technical analysis, or we are about to go upwards due to the technical analysis, and then the news collide and we are going upwards or downwards. But I'm not interested in meme coins, so I can't tell you, I can't give you a proper technical analysis for Shiba Inu, alright? Which coins can I buy now? It depends, Mughal. This is a very generic question, and of course it depends on whether you want for the long term or for the short term. If you want for the long term, you can accumulate all of them, alright? You can go in and accumulate some of your money, not all of your money. That's what I said before. Accumulate some of your money here, more money as we dip down. But of course, if you want for the short term, you can ask me whatever coins you like, but I can't have all the coins in my screen and tell you which to buy or not, right? Eventually, most of the altcoins will drop further down because Bitcoin, after this minor swing high here, we will see how much we can go upwards, but it will eventually go down to 27,000 USDT. I'm relying on Bitcoin going down hard to actually get that cheap. Thanks for the analysis. So I'm beginning to be skeptical on rallies at this time. It would, so I would wait. Yes, Patrick, I think the best idea here is to wait. It is better to have certain profits than have more often profits but with a higher risk. You get the idea here. It is better to just have certain profits and then okay, I want for long term. Can I go with Dogecoin right now or Mats? I can't tell you with Dogecoin. I'm not interested in meme coins. However, or Matic, I suggest you to wait more. I suggest you for Matic to wait more to get into a better price. Even if you see a swing high, this won't mean that Matic will be going to its previous all-time highs, right? We need to wait and see. If we break some important resistance levels, we will minimize the risk, and therefore I will tell you, yes, this looks good to reinvest, to re-enter. But right now, no, we should wait. For the long term, if you mean like 1 year or more, then of course you can go in right now. Of course you can go in, but don't invest all your money according to my opinion. In my opinion, guys, I want the best for you. That's why I'm speaking with passion, and I'm sorry for that if you are being frustrated about the tone of my voice, but you can actually, I want you to realize that I'm being on your side and I want your best. So therefore, Matic for the long term, yes. Alright, Matic for the long term, yes. But don't invest all your money here. And if you are talking about the long term, you have to realize you might be waiting 1 year. And the more years you go ahead, the higher the risk you are taking. Always have that in your mind, right? So therefore, for Matic, you can't just invest a small proportion of your money as we go down. Furthermore, we can invest further and further coins, okay, ahead. But you can see here we might have a swing high for Bitcoin. 39,500 USDT is for me achievable. However, afterwards we will see what we will do. Although you can see that for now, if we don't go back above here, if we can't hold our position and do something like this, and the Bitcoin goes down, then you can see that we will lose some important support levels. That's why I'm telling you guys, right now it is the best time to let your mind free and just wait a little bit. Except you ask me for a coin that it is beginning to have an impulsive wave, like T-Fuel, like Theta before that. I've said that if we can surpass some important resistance levels, you can actually go in even if Bitcoin goes down. You don't care for that as long as we are having an impulsive wave, right? So therefore, guys, if you want me, you can ask me anything you like. I am here for you. And of course, you can ask me for whatever altcoin we can see. Even altcoin is in an oversold situation. And I would go there, guys. For example, we might have some altcoins that are in an oversold situation. The best thing to look right now is not the 4-hour frame. If you want to minimize the risk, go on the daily frame. Go on the daily frame and see the RSI and the commodity channel index. See it for yourself, guys. The best way is to work with the RSI and the commodity channel index, and of course the exponential moving averages. These are the best tools. However, of course, everyone has a different tactic. Someone might use head and shoulders pattern, someone more often, right? Someone impulsive Elliott wave theories or correction, or Elliott wave theories for correction, right? But these are my tools for the trading view, for the trading, and these are the safest tools you can use in order to be sure that you minimize the risk and you are going upwards. Minimizing the risk is the most important. Before guys the last video, I'm not using only the Bollinger Bands. I might go here and most of the times, guys, I might use even the gun box, right? I might use even the gun box from a point high to a point low, for example, from something that I want to check, alright? I might use the gun box. However, on the videos, most of the time I use the standard indicators because I can't make a video that it is about 40 minutes each day, right? I might use some different tools like gun funds. I have used even Fibonacci circles. I might make a video explaining all of this if you want, but for now what you should do is to check those indexes I have in my videos for the start if you are in the start of your trading experience, or if you don't know much yet, have the RSI, Commodity Channel Index, MACD, EMAs, Bollinger Bands if you want, because you always know when we approach the bottom line, we are having a buying opportunity. When we are approaching the top line, a selling opportunity, right? This doesn't occur on impulsive waves, but this occurs on a normal market like this. You can see we approached the bottom line, we went upwards, okay? So these are the best tools for now if you want to start your trading experience and minimize the risk. This is the most important thing right here, okay, for now. So if you want to ask me anything more, I think I've explained what we will do. I think that for now we are going to test here, except that if Bitcoin right now can move to its highs and go in an overbought situation again. If not, we might go further down. For now, we want to see the 20-day MA recrossing the 50-day MA right here and go even upwards. We need the 20-day MA to recross. We had a recross here, but we didn't have the distance needed. We need the recross here and the more the distance. Your EMA values, look, no, not only 20 and 50 day, these are the values I use mostly because the 200 EMA, for example, Patrick, most of the people use it if you want to know at the 15 minutes. And why do they do that? Because they want to find some important support levels in case they want to just enter here, for example, and sell around this area, or re-enter here and sell around this area, okay? The 200 EMA is sometimes just nothing, okay? We don't need that. Most of the times on the 4-hour frames we might not even bother with the 200 EMA, although the 20, the 50, 30 day for me, 30 day, some use the 21, the 51, okay, it's just about how you are used to with the exponential moving averages. 30, 50, 20, 200 EMA you can use, and 100 are the best tools for me on my analysis, right? So you can use them, but the 200 EMA goes mostly for the 15 minutes, okay? Goes mostly for the daily trade, for those who are willing to see if we are going above the 200 EMA or beyond. For example, when we are having an impulsive wave, we can't care, we don't care, okay? When we are having an impulsive wave, we don't care about the 200 EMA, forget it. We don't care about the 50-day EMA, forget it. We care about the 20-day EMA though. Let's see, I exchanged Bitcoin to match as it was raising more dynamically. Now I'm holding, but it is falling more. So the exchange back on short-term way to see where the market is heading. Harani, in what price did you get in at Formatage? Because if you don't tell me the price, I can't answer you for sure. Okay, if you don't tell me the price you got in, I can't actually tell you. All right. Yeah, Sander, I am not able to tell you if you don't tell me the price you got in with Madits, because if you are in a loss, I wouldn't suggest you that, right? Bill, you consider the difference between the time and the time price indicator adjusted represents the condition of the market. Alexander, in my opinion, first you have the signs, then the death cross. It is not the opposite. Exponential moving averages follow the price, not the opposite. Price is first, then the EMAs. So the death cross might be bound to happen. You get what I mean? We don't wait for the death cross in order to decide, oh, now we can go upwards or now we can go downwards. No, it isn't that case, right? So I've done the same. Yeah, you need Sander and Haran to tell me in which price you get in. You need to tell me in which price you went in, right? You need to tell me that in order to answer you properly to this question right here. So I'm just waiting for you to tell me. As I'm waiting for you to tell me, I will just hope that you understood something things here. One important thing to note here, most of the times, many people are using the RSI only for overbought or reversal situation. That is absolutely wrong. And what most of the time people don't realize is that here we had, except from the week of distribution, right? Except from the week of distribution that we could see it potentially fall, right? Except for that, you should always, but always know that we had multiple indicators to find the top. Where should I start from? The declining top RSI while price was moving upwards. The declining commodity channel index as the price was moving upwards. The declining MACD, even if I see the MACD here, guys, even if I type MACD and I see the daily, we will probably have lower highs even on MACD. Yes, you can see that even on MACD the lower highs as the price was getting higher. So many indicators telling us that we were going down, not only week of distribution. You can find multiple ways to identify the top. You can find multiple ways, right? Especially on the daily frame. If you're on the daily frame, you know what you should do. It is the movements of the commodity channel index, the movements of the RSI that you should identify, and you will become better and better, right? So yeah, exchange around. So you bought Harlan, you've bought one at 1.8 USDT the Matic. Then now you are in a loss. That's what you are saying me, right? Sander, I mean the price of Matic. In what price did you bought Matic? I'm just telling that. Patrick. Yeah, Patrick, I mean, why should you use the 15 minutes for me if you don't daily trade? Okay, some of the traders use the 5 minutes and the 15 minutes, some of them for the next few 1 to 2 days. But why you should use the 15 minutes? I'm not into, okay, you should do whatever you want, of course, but if you want to be more safe, then look towards the 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, right? Okay, so that's what you should look, that's what you should be looking towards these levels right there, right? So that's what you should be focusing on right there. That's what I will fight for, guys. I will fight to tell you that it is very difficult for now to go to previous all-time highs. Nearly impossible, in my opinion. Nearly impossible. I don't think, guys, any chance Bitcoin not coming down after the swing high. Can it be bullish from there? There is just a tiny chance here, but I will say nearly impossible. Okay, so make the video about Luna. Yes, I will try, Rafael, but it is not easy. I don't have the time needed most of the times, guys. I am just so focused. I try my best, but I can't deliver all the altcoins, right? Yeah, but okay, Sander, I think my opinion is never sell when you are in a loss. Never sell when you are in a loss. This is my opinion. What you can do though is, if you have some liquidity, you can go in and buy as we move down deeper and deeper and deeper, and you will eventually start to make money. Don't transfer your money when you are in a loss. For me, this is not something you should do, right? That's just my opinion though, guys. That's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion going on, but that is what I think you should be doing, alright? And the other thing we discussed about is that Sanders has a real question here, a very good question. Can we move towards the all-time highs? Can this be our bottom? Alright, can this be our bottom? And from now, we will move to all-time highs. I believe even if we reach the 41,000 USDT, even if we reach a little bit higher, we won't be going to all-time highs. We will go down. I will stay in my position and I will give very small chances of this to happen. I won't go to 0 chances, but I will give just very small chances for it to happen. I'm sorry, can you hear me, guys? Do I have a problem with my microphone, or because Rafael can't hear me properly? Do I have something with my mic so I can fix that, whatever the case? If you have a problem hearing me, just write me, but I think you can listen to me pretty fine. I don't think that you should actually yeah, you should, Sander, yeah, for me, this is what you should do, okay? And Haran, not a problem, of course, this is my job, guys, to help you. This is why I'm here, to help you out, to help you find your financial freedom, right? I want you to have your financial freedom. That's why I'm here, to help you out, guys, okay? So we are past the 40 minutes here, and we are going now to end the live session, except you have something more to ask me, except you have something important here. You can ask me and I can answer you. But sorry, guys, for the time, because I really don't have much time. I pressure myself into making videos all day, every day I'm here with you. Sometimes I just need some rest because I don't have any of that, right? So in case you don't want to ask me anything, guys, we are ready to go and end this live session here. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you all on Telegram group chat. You are helping me mostly than I help you. Thank you again. And of course, guys, see you soon with many more videos.